Hello, welcome to my weekly short 15-20 minutes session for you. So the last time I was focusing on the hands, so the base, the hands work the same way as the feet work. So having the base in the hands, I would like to go into the shoulders, of strengthening into the shoulders. I already had some sessions with the shoulders, knowing the shoulder blades, knowing the position of the shoulder blades. So if you want to repeat that, feel free to repeat that. Knowing that the shoulder blades are flexible, that they're depending on the shoulders. So all those parts, the front connected to the shoulders, to the shoulder blades, to the spine. So it's a whole girdle. So this is why it's also called shoulder girdle, because everything here is depending on each other. So today, going into the strength of the shoulders. Let's first start just moving the shoulders. So seated position can be crossed legs or hero's position, however you want to, always the legs front. So move the shoulders front. Really get small in the front and then move them back. And knowing what your shoulder blades are doing. Once you give space, when the shoulders are coming front, you reach them away from your spine, and then the other way you bring them together. And here I allow you to also really squeeze them together. Usually when I go, when it's about alignment, I don't really like that thing of squeezing them together, because I have the feeling I only get more stuck in the neck and it doesn't give me space for breathing. But here, as a movement, you can do both extremes, front and back. So allow the shoulder blades and the shoulders to move. And see how much you can isolate this movement, not going into a chest movement. The thoracic spine stays long. It's an isolated movement of the shoulders and the shoulder blades. One more. And then let the shoulders be right in the center, coming into all fours. Knowing your base, your hands. So remember again your little insect under your wrist, and they want to survive the next 15 minutes. And then try to find the same movement of the shoulders. So you squeeze the shoulder blades together. And you move them away. So the shoulders coming in the front, they're coming together. It's a little bit like getting small into the chest. And you bring the shoulder blades together. So it's not of hanging into the shoulders. You move them together. So against gravity, you push yourself out of the gravity. And the other way, you lean slowly into gravity. And then usually the longer we stay in the position, we forget about the fingers, and then there are already more wrinkles in the wrists. So keep your hands, your roots, keep it active. Also check your tiny, tiny bend into your elbows. So this is a super good exercise to strengthen your shoulder girdle. Whenever you feel it's getting too much for your neck, you can do the same with hanging head. Or you even can look from side to side. The movement of the shoulder stays the same. One more. And then align the shoulders right in the center. So it's the same middle position that you had seated. Also here it's a middle position. You're not squeezing the shoulder blades together. You're not bringing the shoulders in the front together, right in the middle. Feel your hands rooted, micro bend into the elbows, shoulder blades hugging into your body. Holding here, inhale. And exhaling. Keeping the position, 2 more breaths. 1 more. From here, sit. Cross legs or hero's position again. Bringing the arms to the front. Maybe it's better to show from the side. Having the arms to the front, fingers flexed, hands flexed. Elbows are moving downwards, and then you bend your arms. So it's the same what we also had last time. You want to hug yourself. Feel how much space that gives you into the collarbone and also connects to your shoulders and back front. So you're bending, shoulder blades hugging onto the rib cage and back front. 2 more. It also can be a mini bend, yeah? Maybe it's not even necessary to come right to the side to your rib cage. And pushing the arms back front. Okie doke. So let's see the same thing into all fours. And you're moving the legs a little bit backwards, sending the pelvis slightly down so you're into diagonal. You have the hands equally down into the floor, and now see if we can find the same movement. The elbows going backwards. You want to hug yourself with your arms and coming into a micro bend. Yeah, if it's possible lower down, you go lower, if not, mini bend. And then when you bend, check, still rooting your fingers down, getting your shoulder blades hugging into your body without squeezing them. Coming into little push-ups. So you're leaning yourself slowly down, you still have all the space in the collarbone, and then you push yourself out of the hands up higher until the shoulders. 2 more. And feel your roots still down. Going 1 more. And then pushing yourself back. Giving it a little rest. And coming back front. From here, 1 leg to the back. So it's an exercise I already often did. Let's just have the focus a little bit more onto the hands and onto the shoulder. So you open to the same side and then take the hand that is free onto your shoulder. And then let the shoulder move front. This is often what happens in the class, that the shoulder is moving front. And then give it a little pushing. So again, you're hugging your shoulder blade into your body. Maybe you feel the shoulder blade going more in the direction of your pelvis. Your fingers are equally rooted. You have a tiny bend into your elbow, and then bring the arm up. So it's the same thing again. It's not so important about the arm that is moving up. It's more the base down that gives you the strengthening into the shoulder. And from here, lift the leg up. Feel how you reach down with the arm, how this is stretching upwards. And then moving the leg down. And either you stay down with the leg or you lift it up again, and then you rotate everything back down, keeping the activity into your root. Tiny elbow bend, shoulder moving back down, you have the control. And then switching to the other side. You just can switch, I will turn around. So the other leg to the back, you root the hand that is down, you open. The hand that is free, give it once for checking to your shoulder and let the shoulder pop a little bit to the front. And then move the shoulder inwards. Yes. That straight away also gives you more space into your collarbone. And then lift the arm up. And leg up. And down. And up. And maybe the leg stays up. And feel how you're moving back down. Good. Switching again. So now, without the support of the free hand, leg to the back. Maybe if you want to lift the leg already, you lift it. And be super aware of the shoulder from the hand that is still down. Keep the shoulder blade hugging backwards, so know what's going on into the back side of your body. And same when you're rotating back down. Switching other side. So the more you are aware of the shoulder, the more you also here will strengthen into the shoulder girdle, because often happens the elbows overstretch and then it's hanging into the shoulder, which is not good for the joint. Yeah, hanging into the joint. So lift yourself out of the floor. You know, you're pushing the fingers down, your insect, tiny micro elbow bend, joining the shoulder blade onto your body. And then moving back down. Okay, from here, move down into swings position. So now it's not only your hands being your feet, it's also your forearms. So here you have the same thing. You want to push yourself out of the floor. So maybe go the opposite. Let yourself hang into the shoulders. And then go the opposite, equally, all 10 fingers down. You're pushing from the forearms down, and that lifts you out of the floor. And again, moving down. And moving out. Okay, so from here, you keep hugging with your shoulder blades into the body. Give some support for your lower spine, so pull the navel slightly in so you don't get too much shortened into the lumbar spine. Give it a little bit more space. And then press the right arm more into the hand. You have the control into your shoulder. And from there, lift the left arm. Maybe just shortly above the floor or maybe higher. And back down. Same thing, opposite way. So you press the left arm down, and by this, the right arm lifts up. Yeah, so forget about just lifting one arm and then the other. Go the opposite way. First find your base, your root, and from that you lift up. And also you feel how you're moving the arm back down and how you're switching. One more each side. From here, coming back up, finding your way back up. Into all fours again. So keeping the same activity into your shoulder girdle. You know your base, your hands. From here, you get one leg to the back. And now in the moment you also join with the second leg. Check the micro bend in the elbow and the soft hugging of the shoulder blades. So coming into plank position. So check that you don't get the strength by hanging into the elbows and into the shoulders. Opposite way, pressing the arms down. You still have flexibility, not flexibility, but softness into the shoulder, into the elbows. And the shoulders hugging into your body. And then bring the knees down. Give it a soft moment. Coming back. And coming front again. So So into plank position. Remember the beginning movement that we did with the shoulders. You want to align the shoulders right in the middle. So you need a little bit more strength from the core, so you can stabilize the shoulders right into the middle center position. So maybe start with the other leg first, front. Settle your base, knowing your elbows, knowing your shoulders, and then let the second leg join. And stabilize the shoulders into the middle position. Yeah, they're not too far together, the shoulder blades, not too far away from each other, right in the middle. And then getting the legs down. Put the bum to the back. Bend your arms, relax into the shoulders. If you want to have some wiggling from side to side, do this. Let the neck be soft, let the shoulders be soft. If it's more comfy for you, having the arms to the back, the hands beside your feet. And bring your hands beside your knees. Roll yourself up, vertebra by vertebra. So that was a little bit of shoulder girdle strengthening. So this is not only for because we want to have lots of muscles or doing lots of push-ups. Shoulder girdle strengthening, you need that for your daily life, especially for those positions to work against the position that we often have on the computer, to align, to give more space into thoracic spine, to also have space for the breathing, yeah, and also alignment into the neck. For this, you also need the strengthening of the shoulder girdle. So, have a nice, strong shoulder girdle day and see you next week. Bye.